I think God does specific things for a reason, and we never know the answer until we go see him one day.
When you start to go through the adversity of the league, you kind of see the real side of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's tough because everybody don't get to experience that. Oklahoma Joe Smoker.
Joe Mixon didn't get a deal?
No, we be
Oklahoma Joe, that'd be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. You said okay, we here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all type of really, really nice treatment that everybody else wasn't getting.
So you went top 10? Give me your opinion. What you think of it is?
Yeah. He might know something.
Wow, that's really good.
Oh, you talking about this steak?
Yeah, I ain't worried about you. First episode of Chopping It Up with Malik Jefferson. I'm super excited about this one, guys. We got a special guest that came into town. Former first-round pick for the Cincinnati Bengals. We were actually teammates in 2018. He's been amazing. He's done amazing things with his foundations. He's a family man. He's a guy I want people to know, especially around the world, because he does a lot of things in the community, and it's huge that we recognize the things that he does, and also so you can see some upcoming things that he does as well. But we're gonna be talking and we're gonna be cooking. So let's get it going. John Ross, how you doing, man?
Man, I appreciate it. First of all,
course, brother.
Thank you, brother.
No, thank you for coming.
For real.
No,
let's get into it, man.
No, I think you have a lot to offer to people. I think that the value you bring to life is crucial, and I think there's things that you should share with people to help them, or tell people your situation, your story, and where you came from, because I've heard you talk and I've heard things that you said, right. And I just want people to understand it doesn't matter what level you at. Like, what I talk about is always being human, because we all have different levels of things that we do, obviously at a higher level or lower level, but right. It's important to us. And the magnitude of stuff kind of weighs on you at some point, and it feels like, even the person with the smallest things going on, and they don't think that we have big things that go on as well, or small things that go on that bother us, because money is the problem solver. But, we talk more spiritually about things, and, specifically about your life. What do you think is something that's important to tell people about your story and who you are?
Well, personally about me, I think, I'm a father first. I think that's the most important thing about me. So, I think a lot of trials and tribulations that we go through are caused by childhood.
Correct.
Our childhood, it comes from childhood trauma. So I'm a father first, so everything that I do first is for my son, and I think from what I've been through in the past, it made me a better father, and it continues to make me a better father, and that's my main goal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was my mission from God. For some odd reason, I feel like out of all the great things that I've done, this just feels like this is who I was supposed to be.
Your biggest moment, basically.
Yeah. Like I feel like I was made to be this little dude father. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I take.
And you cool.
He is the best kid ever, man. I take pride in that. You know what I'm saying? I love being his dad. You know what I'm saying? He makes me want to be a dad for other kids. You know what I'm saying? He makes me want more kids. So that's what
you say. Want more kids?
Nah, I do though. I
understand. Yeah.
Especially if they come out like him.
Right now?
I wouldn't say right now. I think it's a tough time right now, sure. But in the future for sure. I think the problem with that is people want to talk about the age and stuff like that. I still feel like we got so much time. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I'm not. You shouldn't rush anything. I think patience has been one of the things I've learned a lot, and with the football stuff, it teaches you so much, and the patience that you've had, like with the circumstances you've gone through. Do you think that that's a reflection on how you live your day-to-day life? You know what I mean?
I think it has something to do with it.
Yeah.
Also tying that into fatherhood, the patience that I have to have a child, but I think my patience just came from me going through the same situation from time and time, over time, the same injury, going through all this other stuff. Like, just for example, like I was in Cincinnati, I came in with a shoulder injury, then I had to go through rehab, and then I had to get surgery on my other shoulder the same year.
I already know, man. Yeah. There's a lot of guys, we always say it, but you play injured.
Right.
But a lot of guys actually play hurt. Like in your situation, you definitely play hurt over the years, and that's very hard to do. So I commend you for that. And it's all about taking care of yourself and finding the right recipe for your body. For sure. You're obviously a freak of nature. We can go back to you running the 4.2, like it was insane because it looked effortless. Like when I watched it, and I was like, I was a dominant 40 runner. I thought I could run a 40 like perfect, but it didn't even look like you were going that fast, but you were going that fast. Like that's probably the most pristine like running NFL running. Like you never ran track, right? No. So that's crazy that your form and everything is so naturally gifted. Your parents fast or something? Your dad run track?
My dad didn't run track.
You know where the speed came from? Yeah.
They say it's a mix between both of my parents for real.
Yeah.
I personally don't see it. Yeah. I look at them every day. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I got that from y'all. But that's just me joking. But they did say my mom ran track and my dad was a football player. So, I can see how that commingle and you get, an athletic kid, and that's what happened. So I always tell people that my speed was God-given. Yeah. It's just, I never had a speed trainer until I got to
It's just one of those things, bro. Yeah. It's crazy because, like, that moment was huge for obviously NFL history, but, like, obviously for yourself, like, I think you that year was like the island, whoever won the fastest time or something like that. Yeah. So did you get offered that, or what happened with that situation?
Yeah, so I definitely got offered the island.
But I thought you won an island. Did they promote it as one? I think so.
Yeah, so it was either you get an island or $1 million.
Oh, wow.
But to me, when I thought about that, I was like, that just sounded impossible. So I thought that's why they threw it out there. So I thought nobody was going to go for it. But the rules changed over the years too, because a lot of players before would run the fastest 40 and then not sign with Adidas. So I think that was a problem. So you had to sign first before you even ran the 40.
Oh, so
you know what I'm saying? And they make cleats and then you break it and then, you get the island, this and that. I was a Nike athlete, so that wasn't even a possibility for me at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with that. But it was nothing against Adidas or none of that stuff. Like I just loved the journey. Like at the time, I came from a Nike school, so my coach was a Nike. He was sponsored by Nike, I believe. Peterson. So it was like he spoke to me, and I was at that moment I would trust his word over anyone else.
For sure.
He was a great coach, and he always gave good advice. So that's kind of the direction I took.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I think you've had a magnificent career in Washington, and it always proves itself. Your first rounder, like you went to Cincinnati. Obviously, things don't happen the way that you want them.
100%.
I think, I was assisting with you, and I was gone after my second year after being a third-round pick, and it's just one of those things you can't really be mad at anybody about. It's one of those learning curves that you learn about the business of the NFL, and, as your career went on, how do you feel like you progressively learned the things about the NFL that you didn't know initially? Because I know one of the biggest things for me was like actually like seeing the coaching staff change. And when I went through that coaching staff change, I had no relationship, nobody to kind of protect me, if that's the word I want to use.
Yeah.
So whenever the new coaches came in, it didn't seem like I was their favorite. So I was automatically out of the door before I even started to sit down at the table. So what do you think?
I think in a way, when you start to go through the adversity of the league, you kind of see the real side of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's tough because everybody don't get to experience that. You know what I'm saying? You just got some people who take off from the beginning, some people who start off slow and then progressively grow into a superstar. That happens. Or you got guys like us who, we deal with a lot of injuries. Some guys get cut, some guys get cut, some guys get traded, or some guys just go to a different team, whatever the case may be.
For sure.
So with that being said, like I seen the difference in. I seen both sides.
Yeah.
I was a ninth pick, so when I came in, it was smiles no matter what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like it was all type of really, really nice treatment that everybody else wasn't getting.
So you went top 10?
Stop.
That's hard though. That's hard.
For sure. I'm thankful. I'm definitely thankful. So, but you see, then I took a different route. I stopped playing because I just physically couldn't get right. Like it was every single year. I never played healthy ever. It was just I was dealing with that. So when I stopped playing, or when I stopped playing and I came back, I seen a whole different side of it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It was more so like, all right, yeah, you still fast and this and that, but when the money different and everything else is different, the situation changes. And everybody knows that. Like I said, but everybody don't get to deal with that or experience that. So it's definitely, I think, that's something. That's definitely a bigger topic.
No,
you know what I'm saying? That's
yeah. That would be maybe another episode of just a podcast. If people want to hear more of that story, because we could definitely get deep into that. I hate it because I know you got so much to say, and you give me game and give me advice on stuff that I personally went through to try to overcome these things, so we don't repeat them, like you said earlier. So 100%. I think it's important that people understand that repetitive habits or actions are bad for you. Actually, you should really kind of understand what it is at that point.
But you know what helped me in all of this? I learned that you can't take none of this personal.
No, for sure.
Because in all honesty, it's a business.
Yeah, it's a business.
So you got to think of how they're looking at it. You got to look at yourself that way too.
Yeah.
Because you're going to always do what's in your best interest.
Yeah.
And you just it can't always be when the cards are in your favor.
For sure.
And I learned that. So I wasn't being selfish or not. It just was weird that I would feel a certain way, like, oh, I should have this, and I was never that person because of where I was drafted. But it was my environment. It was people telling me this, saying, oh, you're a first round pick. You should do this. You should do that. And I kind of fell victim of that.
Yeah.
Early in my career, and then I started to see myself like I didn't get here by listening to other people.
Of course.
Like nobody ever believed in me for real. Like people wasn't really talking about me. Like I always had to work for real, and I always was hurt. But I always had to dig. Like, not I won't say deeper, because I know a lot of people go with a lot of stuff. I'm not about to sit here and act like I put a tree on my back and I climb up, a mountain. I'm not going to say that, but I definitely had to go through a lot just to get out of not only the physical pain, but the mental pain of dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? I know you can attest to that.
Yes.
Like having an injury that like I couldn't fathom how I could get hurt in the February and they told me I'm not going to be okay till January. I'm like, what do you mean? Like that just never sat right with me. You know what I'm saying? It was so many different things for me. So like I said, when I did my shoulders, it was like, all right, and then my knee was just hurting. Same year, they telling me it's tendonitis. I find out, okay, your quad tendon torn. I found that like 3 years later. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still running fast. That's the craziest part about all of this. Like,
no, literally, you don't flash energy for real.
Like, I'm really not I'm not playing at the best of my potential because I really can't. I can't jump. Like I'm telling people all the time, I couldn't walk upstairs for like 4 years. I couldn't sit in a car like comfortably for 4 years. Like I couldn't even sit, like right now, I couldn't sit like this for 4 years. Like and push myself up. Nah, I gotta grab this table. Yeah. I'm like, them sounds they make when you about 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I was doing every time. I'm like, come on, bro, I'm too small. Like, it don't make no sense. So that kind of mentally, that always didn't sit right with me. You feel me? So it always put me in a different space, a different headspace that I couldn't take. Like I spent more time on the side of the field watching the team practice on every team that I played than I did practicing with the team. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always in therapy. I was always trying to get right. I had one thing go, then it was the next thing. Like
I think God just, and this is just me talking to you as brother to brother, I think God does specific things for a reason. And we never know the answer until we go see him one day. And I definitely believe that what you have gone through has made you a stronger person in so many ways you don't even understand yet. And that's the part where it's like, okay, I'm trying to teach you something. Because that's something I have to learn personally too with the experiences that I'm going through. I don't know what my future holds with football. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I want to play. That's the things I want to do. But yeah, my body tears up every time I get my opportunity. So it's one of those things where you just got to be appreciative of where you at, that you still have the chance to do that. But also you got to take care of yourself too, because that's the important part, that you got a son at home. You want to obviously have more kids. So it's important that you take care of yourself too at the end of the day.
And not to cut you off, but that's the most important part.
Of course.
It's like I went through all this adversity and I had to deal with all this different stuff. I can't wait for my son to grow up.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to have to deal with this.
Yeah.
He's not going to have to go through the same struggles that I had to, deal with. And I'm going to have him level-headed. I'm going to have him ready. That's what I'm saying. It's exciting to be a father because I didn't get this. And I still get to live through him.
Well, I might have to make you,
by supporting him.
I might have to make you a supporter of a father, because we've had to learn how to make some steak and eggs, my good sir. Shout out to Truff for sending us some truffle oil for us to use. We'll see that, and some salt. So, yeah, I'm gonna get you on this skill really quick.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know, and it's important because the thing is, I want people to understand that your man is like kind of shunned on in some ways for you to be cooking, but I use cooking as like my artistry. Like, if it was something that, I outside of football, like that's something I love to do because I bring so much passion with it. So let's go do it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So, got our special package from Truff. So actually what we did, something cool for you today. I like this. So I actually put this on the smoker. It's been on the smoker for the last 30 to 45 minutes. You smell it? It smells real good, right? A lot of flavor. So it's not done yet. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you how to sear it like really quick. So we'll get the so we'll get the temperature to the right spot and we'll make steak and eggs with it. And I'm gonna see how good you are at cracking eggs.
Come on, man. Come on.
So
Come on. I don't know how to crack an egg.
we're gonna use the truff salt, what I like to do. Since this is just a first take for you, I'm gonna do it first. But I like to season it on top, just a little salt, because it already has seasoning on there. Then I tap it in. Then I take the truffle oil.
Okay. How you know how much to put on there though?
Man, with truffle oil especially, one of those things, like it's gonna spread. Look how like everything is just falling off.
So
right?
explain truffle oil to me though. Like so
truffle oil is a good base like for seasoning. So like whenever you're putting any oil, you can use olive oil, whatever you like, but I like to use truffle oil, especially this brand. Like you smell the flavor of how it smells. Like,
do smell good.
It smells rich. Like it's really good. So I love truffle. I always use truffle on like everything I cook, especially chicken. Whenever you're making truffle chicken, but it's amazing on steaks. So we're gonna do this. Pan's hot over here.
Heard you.
And then we'll let it chill. We do some.
What's that? The
beef
butter
salad.
you put in there?
No butter, just beef salad right now.
Oh, okay.
So with steaks, especially with this, it's not tricky because this is not cooked all the way. This is obviously a fillet.
Right.
I don't know if I prefaced that, but this is a fillet. I love the all clad pans.
Right.
You don't have to get all clad pan when you start getting
All clad?
All clad.
Clad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like all clad pans.
Okay.
And especially with the temperature, I don't really go too hot on this because I like to let it sit. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
So I don't want it to cook super fast and hot. Like
How
it's gonna be a
long
nice sear.
are we?
So there's so many ways. Mine is off a fill.
Okay.
But I will, for preferences today, I will use a thermometer. It's a little janky, but we don't care. We can see it. So depending on the temperature you want internally is going to tell you exactly where your steak is. Medium rare, medium well.
Okay.
There's charge. There's so many things you can do. I always get mine to about 120, 130 range. So you stick it in there, it'll obviously tell you. But, so like right now, they're not even close.
Right.
So we'll cook it a little bit longer.
You dropped that in there, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So I like to, ideally, I like to do like 2 minutes on each side.
Okay.
It's a good feel for me because then I know to flip it. It's not gonna be too hot. Fillets are one of those thicker pieces. Like
will we have our fire? Are we high? Are we
medium?
Medium.
I don't like.
Okay.
I don't like. That's why I say I don't like to have mine super high, bro.
Yeah.
It could be a lot, honestly. So, but while we're letting that go ahead and get on the that pan, I got a challenge for you, my boy.
Come on, man. Don't ask me to do one hand egg crack.
You gotta do a one tap crack.
Come on, man, that's what I do.
If you can get all 5, I got the gift card for you, know? You ain't know gift cards induced to this. So you fast, but let's see how twitchy you are.
Wait, hold on. Am I cracking it in this?
Bruh. Right. Yeah, you gotta crack it in there. Yeah. Come on now.
All right.
Turn me up, man.
I fucked it up.
No, hey, at least no shell. A little shell is okay.
It is.
All right.
You don't like crunchy eggs?
If it ain't no big shell, we gotta get that one out now.
You don't like crunchy eggs?
No, man.
Oh, I mean, I like a little
What's
crunch
crunchy eggs, man? What is that?
Oh
my God.
Nah, wait.
God, lead us the whole egg.
Nah, it's because where you buy these eggs?
You ain't getting that gift card. That's a good egg. Here, let me.
That's not a good egg.
It's my first try. And you doing it. You gotta hold the bowl, man.
That's what I'm
stability.
doing.
You hold the bowl?
A little bit. Exactly. Come on, man. Come on. They're janky eggs.
I was worse than you.
Come on, man.
All right, go.
Crunchy eggs.
Okay.
He do like crunchy eggs.
Okay. Go 1 for 1. We got one and one each.
All right. My boy said. What? All right.
Bruh. Okay.
You see it?
Okay.
Hey, no, hold on. Let him get up in there. Look, come on, crunchy. But I'm saying,
Look at that drop. Look at that drop, boy.
Nice.
Come on now.
I'm usually
Look at that.
I'm a
Look at
D1
that.
hater.
I just had to warm up, fam.
I'm a hater. That's a little.
Thank you,
like,
thank you, thank you.
That's how I know it's a
Now do me a
fake
favor,
egg. It's a
cause you
fake
gonna whip these bad boys. Do me a favor. Take that truffle salt that we have right
Which one?
there.
The red one?
No,
Oh,
the salt right
salt.
there. Yeah,
Salt. My
take
bad,
the
my bad.
salt.
Okay.
Go ahead and dice me up what you think your egg should be seasoning at.
Okay.
Turn me up now.
Okay. All right.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
you
enough.
can't. That's my thing though. Eggs. It's already high protein and high in fat. You can't. You can't put too much salt in there because if you do, come on, man. Come on.
You know it's fair. I'll give you that because you know why? With this meal specifically, we got the steak with all the flavoring that it's gonna bring. We're gonna put the egg on top.
So you see my ism.
But it's still not gonna be enough.
You know?
You're gonna see. Watch. When you taste it, you're gonna be like, oh, I should have put a little bit more salt in there.
So I don't really
All
like
these
salty
crack
eggs.
pieces you got in here, man. This is insane. This is
Insane, I
criminal.
tell you. Because
Criminal.
you don't want that like crunchy eggs.
Nah, brother, man. Got some else for you to do.
Yes,
Go ahead and mix it up.
But they gonna be stale. yeah. Come on, I really be in the field though. What I mean by the field, like my son, he like eating breakfast in the morning. Like I really think I work for him. Now that
All
I
right,
think
let me
about
give
it.
you a teacher moment. So I like to put butter on towards the end, and when I think the steak is, when I feel like the steak is being done,
This shit like a cake.
so it's perfect timing for both. See how it cools down a little bit?
Yeah.
So I like to toss the grease and the butter all together. That's
Do
fun,
it
bro.
good. I ain't gonna lie.
Makes it super rich.
Yeah.
Go ahead. See how the eggs look.
Come on, man. Yeah.
That's what we rocking with.
Come on, man. Everybody eat my eggs.
All right. Let's see it.
That is
We're
crazy.
gonna see how they go, okay?
I mean, you know what I meant by that.
Everybody, what? What'd you
I
say?
said everybody eat my eggs, but I ain't mean, you know what I meant. Nah,
I don't know what you mean.
because I make eggs in the morning.
For Judy.
Yeah.
Judy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Treat my dog right, man. You better treat my dog right. I did 2 minutes on each side.
Okay.
So what I did with that is every 2 minutes I flipped it. Because it's a filet, it's obviously a thicker piece. You know,
Right.
a different type of steaks, you can do whatever you want. But 2 minutes normally my brain clock. But I love to do, just put the grease on top. That's everything. We're just gonna let it sit, okay? Now, we're not gonna do anything special. Can you give me a napkin? Now what we're gonna do is the part I love. Now I'm gonna make these eggs.
Okay.
Because they're gonna be really good. It's gonna be something that,
Don't forget who's on. I just feel like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but don't discredit my work. Like,
I give
you said
you
I'm
the
about to
work.
make these eggs.
I
Like,
mean,
you could have said we about to make these eggs. I'm saying, like, I whipped them, I salted them. You talking about some, I'm about to make these eggs. Like, come on, man. Give my credit.
you done?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
All right, bet. No, the pan's hot, so what we gonna do? I actually would normally use chopsticks, but
Okay.
today I'm just gonna be cool.
Oh, to kind of
Yeah, we're gonna whip these
Hold
bad
on,
boys.
bro. Who
We're
taught
gonna
you
whip these
this?
Bad boys.
teach
What?
me something.
How to do the eggs?
Nah, I mean, come on. Come on. I salted.
I just gotta get this pan hot. It's hot, but yeah, we'll see. It's soft hot. It's like crisp a little bit when it's hot. So I'm gonna let it sit for a second until it get hot.
So my
Actually,
eggs
I'm
gonna
gonna
taste
turn
like
it
steak a little bit.
Yeah, that's the point of steak and eggs. It's a campfire. It's really a campfire meal. Like that's why I like it because it's one of the proteins you can bring both of them and they'll last you all day. You'll be good. I like making this. It's a quick little meal. If you do have just like leftover steak from a restaurant, it's perfect. Just
That's
go
what I did.
warm it up. Yeah,
That's what I did before.
exactly. Just warm it up.
We might be cousins.
We are cousins. You don't know that. Maybe you're brothers.
You're right.
How many brothers and sisters you got?
7.
I'm one of them. How about that?
8. 8.
All that steak flavoring, the butter, everything. But you gonna get it? Let's keep moving.
Now I got a little method I could show you. Break that right up. You know what I'm
What
saying?
up? Oh,
the
what
eggs
you-
off the pan. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Mom, you showed me.
Are you Mr. Don now?
Come on, man. I'm telling you.
What's one thing that people always give you as your impersonation? Who they say you look like? You know, I don't really. I get some people, but it's like, not me. You know.
Every time I come to Dallas, somebody a drunk crowd think I'm Travis Scott.
Travis Scott, that's a good one.
And I might be tired of that. Nothing against Travis, but I'm definitely John. You know, I wake up John, I go to sleep John.
Oh
you know,
my
like
God. Okay, let's do
yeah, man. I got called a few people. I ain't gonna lie, but you know,
We got our filet, man. Smoky flavor. You know, this is, for it being smoked, it gives that little color because it's kind of been cooked already. You see what I'm saying? But it's really good. It has so much flavor. Like, obviously, we can pull off a steak and just cook it the way we want to. But, bro, when I tell you that this is going to be really good, it's going to be amazing. You can do a taste test if you want to.
I'm just
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm patient. I'm patient, brother. I wasn't. You see my hands?
Yeah.
I ain't listen.
Nah, you wanted to.
I'm trying to tell you. I was about
I
to
know
take
you
it off.
wanted to. It's all right. There's like a little smoke ring in there, guys. Look at that. That's actually beautiful. Let me get this. Look at that little smoke ring in that little steak. That's pretty good.
Hey, bro, listen.
I got some skill, man.
See, that's my
know that.
thing. My bad, man. I be really wanting to show my personality.
Go ahead. What you gotta say? I got some finishing salt I like to use, especially, especially
is
on.
crazy.
Yeah, it is. I know. It's all good. Take the steak right on top. Put some finishing salt on there, brother. Well, good sir. I would love for you to try your steak that you made, and I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, you overcooked the steak." If you know me, I don't do that. Trust me. This has been on a smoker. For professionals that know this, they know that it's basically cooking already. So, would you like to try it, good sir, and give me your opinion on what you think of it is? I just want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might know something.
Yeah.
He might know something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't forget who made the eggs, though. He keep taking credit for.
Hold on. Let me try some.
Oh, my bad. I mean,
I just want to really try the steak to see how smoky it is with
Let
this.
me know how the eggs taste.
Wow, that's really good.
Oh, come on. Oh, you talking about the steak?
Yeah, I ain't
Oh,
worried
my
about
bad,
you.
my bad, my
I'm
bad.
sorry.
My bad. Yeah,
I know it is. Like, it's really smoky, ain't it?
It is.
You taste it, yeah.
You definitely can taste it.
Yeah.
That's different. I ain't never had no smoked steak before.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
It's pretty good. So, would you recommend it? Would you recommend it?
I'm gonna call my son now. I got something for you to try, son. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell him the eggs was the best part.
Oh, my God. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate y'all's time. Thank you, John, for coming. We appreciate you. Good job on the egg challenge. I give you your respect.
I was just about to say that. I
I still
appreciate
had the
y'all.
best. I still had the best drop.
But I
it's
feel like you're
okay.
gonna have to close me out right.
I want to close you out, man.
Like, not as an athlete or nothing, but definitely as a egg specialist. Close me out. Come on, man. Come on. I made the eggs. Like,
Good.